Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I am going to talk about affordable brushes. Now all of these brushes that I am going to talk about are very affordable, and I'm not going to talk about a lot of brushes because they might confuse you. So I just have a few of them which I think that you are going to love and you actually going to use them in your everyday makeup routine, or even if you are a big beginner and you are trying out some brushes, you need some brushes in your makeup collection. I think these are the ones that is going to be useful. So without further ado, let's get started. Also, if you are someone who's new to this channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I make affordable makeup and skincare related videos on this channel here. So if you think that's your vibe, you can click the subscribe button and also the notification bell, because that way you are going to stay updated every time I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get started. So before starting off, I do want to say, if you think my face is looking very shiny, yes it is, because I'm literally sweating. It's just sweat. I have 3 lights in my room and it's very hot in here. So anyway, starting on with the video, I do want to suggest you guys good quality brushes that are affordable, and keeping this in mind that you are a beginner, I'm not going to suggest a lot of brushes. So anyway, the first thing I am going to suggest you guys is a brush set. Now if you get this brush set as a beginner, you do not need any other brushes at all. I do have to say that. So this is the brush set. I got it this is a BH Cosmetics brush set. I got it from Amazon, and this is 100% authentic, brush set. It's definitely not fake, because I have used BH Cosmetics brushes and I know that this is an authentic brush set. So anyway, I really love this brush set a lot, and also not only that, it is very affordable. So the first thing I'm going to say, talk through these brushes, is this big fat brush that we have here. Now this one, you can use it for your bronzer, and I really love using this for my bronzer so much. I can use this for my powder bronzer, I can use this for my cream bronzer too. Now I do have to say that this diffuses out the product so well. So it's like a really big one, like a really fat and big brush. So it diffuses out your product very nicely, into your skin, and it looks very blown out, and it looks like you have this naturally bronzed skin. Now I do have to say, if you want the chisel type of a bronzer look or a contour look, this is not going to help you with that. This is something that you would like to use it to diffuse out your product really well, and I really like it for that. When I feel like I want to go for a naturally bronze type of a look, I use this, and I really like how this makes my bronzer look. It looks very natural on the skin. I also have to say that the quality of these brushes are really good. They do last me a long time. BH Cosmetics brushes are really good. They are very good. They are inexpensive, and they do last quite a long time. I have had brushes from BH Cosmetics that I have been using for about 4 years now, and they are still intact. So yeah, the quality of these brushes are pretty good, and I like this for my bronzer. So for a blush brush, I would suggest this one for your blush. Now this one is also from the set as well. Now I like it more so for my cream blushes. Now if you are using cream blushes, or if you have used cream blushes, you would know that sometimes not all brushes work for your cream blushes. Wow, that's a very hard thing to say, blush brush. So anyway, I like to use this for my cream blushes so much. It just works so well, and I just feel like even for your powder blushes, this works really well too. But for your cream blushes, really good. And even if you have that if you want that chisel type of a contour type of a thing, you can put this as your contour brush too. It is a very versatile brush. I feel like I really like this. It blends your product really well into the skin. The quality is good. You can use this for your cream blush, powder blush, for your chisel type of a contour or bronzer look. So the next brush that I really loved is this one. This is actually a highlighter brush. Now this, I love it because this is a very precise type of a highlighter. So if you like something that is going to be very precise on your cheeks, I think you're going to like this. I am someone, I like to use cream highlighters, and this one works well with creams as well. I have used this for my creams. This works really well with creams as well, but also you can use this for your eyeshadow too. If you want to just have that blown out type of eye look, just one done eyeshadow, I just feel like this would work as a really big fluffy brush for your eyeshadow as well. So I feel like this one would work as your highlighter brush, as your one done eyeshadow kind of a thing brush, and also I just think that this is just going to work as your this under eye setting brush as well. Obviously it depends on what type of look you are going to, you know, use this for. For example, if I just want to set this part of my under eyes, I would like to use this, dip it into a little bit of powder and like to use this as my under eye setting powder. If I want that one done kind of a shadow look, I will use this as my, you know, eyeshadow blending brush. And if I want to use this for my highlighter brush, I can use this as my highlighter brush as well. So I just think that this brush is also very, very versatile. So another brush that I really liked in this whole set is this brush. So this brush, I feel like is you can use this as your blush brush. So you can use this as like this as your blush. You can use this to set your under eye setting powder as your under eye setting powder brush as well. So you can use this just on your under eyes, and you can use this to set your face too. So it can be a little too small to set your entire face with, but just if you want to set your T-zone, your under eyes, stuff like that, I just think that this is a very good brush for that. And as I said, not only just setting as a setting brush, you can use this for your blush too. I have used this for my blush and it really works very well as a blush, like, you know, brush too. So this is another brush that this set has. I feel like this is the only brush I personally did not use. I feel like I don't use these kinds of brushes. This is supposed to be a very flat type of a foundation brush. I honestly don't use this for my foundation, and you cannot blend your foundation actually with this flat type of a brush. What you can use this for is if you like to just, you know, put your foundation with this, you can put your foundation with this and blend it with the beauty blender. You can use it for that, or you can use it when you're mixing two foundations and then you have to put this all over your face. You can use it only for that. I just feel like this pretty much is a useless brush, but other than that, only this is the brush that I don't use on a daily basis. But other than that, all of the brushes in this set, I use it all the time. So the next brush that I like is this one. This is a flat type of a concealer brush. Now this brush is very versatile. You can use this to clean up your this eye area. I actually use this today to clean up my eyes here. You can use this for your eyebrows as well. You can use this to clean up your lips too if you want that very defined type of a look. So I just feel like having this kind of a brush in your collection is very essential. So another brush that I like is this one. This is a very dome type of a pencil brush. Now I feel like when I first got it, I would not have any use of this brush, but you can use it to, you know, just to highlight your inner corners. You can use it to sometimes blend your lower lash line, that shadow. You can also use this to highlight your eyebrows like this right here. So I just feel like, again, this brush is very versatile as well. These type of brushes, you need them in your collection, not for an everyday, you know, use, but sometimes when you feel like you want to do that extra kind of a look, you need these types of brushes. So another brush I have here is this one. This is a blending brush. Now this is a very essential type of a brush, I feel like. So this actually you can use it for eyeshadow blending, and I feel like this is a very good blending brush. Even if you are a beginner or not a beginner, I think you are going to still love this as your blending brush. This can be used as a very precise type of a blending brush. It's not too fluffy. It has the right amount of density in it, and it has that right amount of fluffiness too. So I just feel like you can blend very, you know, if you have those cream type of eyeshadows, you can blend with this brush as well, and this just makes your blending look very, very nice. So I really did like this brush for blending my eyeshadows. So you get two blending brushes. This is another blending brush, but this one is a little bit bigger than the other one. The other one was a little bit more precise, but this one you can use it just to blend one shadow and that's it. It's not a very precise type of a blending brush. So I just feel like having two blending brushes as a beginner, it's enough for you guys. And yeah, I really did like all of the blending brushes too, and you can use this for your powder blending as a powder blending brush. Oh my god, why is it so hard to say? But anyway, I just feel like this won't be such a good idea for cream blending, you know, eyeshadow blending, but for powders I just feel like this blends it really, really well and very seamlessly too. So another brush you have here is this angle brush. So this one I actually use it today also to do this wing type of a look that I have here. You guys know I always do this diffused wing liner looks, and I feel like this type of brushes are very, very essential, especially these days when everybody is doing that very diffused type of a wing look. I feel like having this brush is a necessity, and I actually have been enjoying this a lot because this doesn't give you that very precise type of a wing. This helps to blend that wing as well. So you can use this to give that very blended wing type of a vibe. So another brush we have here is this angle blending brush. You can see it right here. This has a little bit of angle to it, but it is a fluffy brush too, where you can blend your eyeshadows. So I feel like this would be amazing if you want to do a very diffuse type of eye look. Like right here, you can use this to contour your nose as well. So if you are into nose contouring, I feel like this is going to be amazing as a nose contour brush. And not only that, to give you that very diffuse type of a liner type of a look, that cat eye effect, I feel like this type of brushes really help you with the blending. And I just think that this is again a very good blush. Why am I saying blush? This is a very good brush to have in your collection. So the last brush that this actually set has is this very tiny type of a pencil type of a brush. Now this I think that this is something that you can use it to do like very precise type of work. Like if you want to draw on fake freckles, I really love the look of fake freckles. So I just feel like this is a very perfect brush for that. And not only that, you can use it for liner as well. You can use it to just blend out your lower lashes type of a thing. I have used this brush so many times in so many different ways that I really like to have this in my collection. So that was it for the whole set of brushes. Now I'm going to suggest you guys some extra brushes that you might need. So this is a brush that I like to use to blend out my foundation. Now if you are looking for a foundation blending brush, because this set doesn't actually have a foundation blending type of a brush, this is good. So this is the Pac 247 brush, and this can be used to blend your foundation, your BB cream, even your cream blush, cream bronzer, anything cream related. So if you have to blend anything that you want that is cream based, be it bronzer, contour, blush, doesn't matter. If you want to blend your foundation, I just feel like this is a very good brush to have, and I just really like this brush a lot because this makes your blending so nice, and it just makes your foundation look so good, and it doesn't leave any brush strokes. It is it's very inexpensive too, considering the fact that a lot of foundation brushes cost a lot. So I just think that this is a really good one. So another eye blending brush that I am going to suggest you guys is this Boujee Beauty B108 brush. Now this brush is very different and unique, and that is why I am suggesting you guys this brush. Now this brush is actually something that is very precise, that helps you with the precise blending, and is going to make your eyeshadow blend really well. Now I know that all of these brushes can be used for different types of blending, but when you have these brushes in your collection and you try to use it for your different types of blending, you would know why, when and how to use these brushes, because I learned it that way, and I really like it because I just feel like it's not something that I use it on an everyday basis, but if I want that precise type of a blending, I like to go in with this brush. Now I do have a 5% off discount code with them, so you can use it for that. I will leave all the codes and everything in the description box, but I really do like this brush a lot. And if you're searching for a good eyeshadow blending brush that kind of does the precise work, I think that you're going to like this. So the last thing that I am going to suggest you guys is to get a really good sponge, because I love to blend my foundation with sponges. Yes, I did tell you guys about the Pac 247 brush. Now I like to use this for my BB creams and for foundations that have very much of a lower coverage, because when I use the sponge, it kind of soaks it up, so I like to use this for my BB cream and tinted moisturizers, all that kind of a thing. But when I want to go in with the foundation, I always like to use this as my foundation blending thing. So this is the Mars Beauty Blender, and I do have to say this is an exact dupe of a beauty blender, like the original beauty blender. I have used the original beauty blender in the past, like 3 years back. I got the beauty blender by paying 2,000 rupees. I cannot even imagine that I paid 2,000 rupees for a beauty blender, and you can get this under the price of rupees 200. I mean, wow, this is such an affordable beauty blender, and I feel like I'm never going back to any other beauty blenders because this is so great. I like to use this for my concealers. I like to use this for my foundations. I like to use this even for my powders as well. So this, I feel like it's really good. It makes your makeup look very seamless, and this is the actually this is the sponge I have used today to blend out my foundation, and every day you guys see me use this sponge. This is the Mars one, and I really do like it a lot. And this is very soft, very squishy, and it doesn't absorb that much product too. So I really like it because, again, as I said, it makes your foundation, any foundation, look very flawless on the skin. So that was it for today's video. Hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions about anything, you know, in the comments down below. So I honestly did not want to include a lot of individual brushes, and that is because if you buy all those individual brushes, what happens is that your total gets a lot. You know, if you buy a 200 rupees, even if it's 200, if you buy a 200 rupees foundation brush, a blush brush, a contour brush, a bronzer brush, a highlighter brush, and all of that, you have to spend at least 3,000 or at least 2,000 rupees just on the brushes. So I wanted to suggest you guys a brush set that comes with all different types of brushes that can be used for beginners. So that's what I did in today's video. Hopefully this video was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys a lot. If you are new and if you like the vibe, you can hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell, because that way you are going to stay updated every time I post a new video. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.